Woo! What a game. What a game. Well, at least, at least we end the away curse. At least we end the four-match thriller away curse with a win. Well, let's be honest. Chelsea versus Lincoln City. Very tough game. Very, very tough game. In my expectation, I did not expect us to have this kind of game. I did not expect us to be underdogs in the first half. We were really, and not even the first half. Apart from the possession which we dominated, which we were supposed to dominate, but in terms of who was more threatening, I think Lincoln City were more threatening. In the first minute, we almost conceded. They struck the post at the first minute. Woo! And guys, this is how this game was tough. This game was tough enough that it took Chelsea 9 minutes to cross the first half line. I don't know if you are getting me. 9 minutes. Chelsea against Lincoln City. And it took 9 minutes to cross the first half line. Well, and as if that was not enough, the first time we delivered the ball to the box, to the 18-yard box, was on the 12th minute and was from a free kick. That was the first time we got our first shot on target. What? And everything was going bad on our end. Was that at the 31st minute, we almost conceded following a poor clearance of the goalkeeper. The 31st minute. And as if that was not enough, we conceded on the 41st minute. I know most of you are asking, how did we concede? We had a free kick just outside our 18-yard box. What did you do? Fofana kicked the ball to the nearest person, who was Enzo Fernandez. Then Enzo Fernandez decided to change the wing to go to Fofana. He kicked a very slow ball which took ages on the air. And he put Fofana in a bad position, whereby they took the ball. First touch, second touch was a goal. Just like that. Just like that. Out of nowhere, we gifted them a goal. And this game, I know for anyone who did not watch the game, cannot understand how this game ended the way it ended. Chelsea got their first corner at the 44th minute. 44th minute. That's when we got our first corner and we wasted it. And at the 45 plus 1 minute, again, Jorgensen makes a very huge mistake. And the only way we did not concede at that point is that one Lincoln City player who was just less than a meter away from the goal line. Kicked the ball, and the ball met another Lincoln City player. And that's how we did not concede. Because that one we were supposed to count. They were supposed to be 2 goals to nil at halftime. That was a very big miss because it was less than a meter away. It's just their players had been were packed together, and that they did not manage to put the ball across. It would have been game over at that point. Then the games go to the first half. Then on coming the second half, Moresca released the ball way too early. All he needed to do was just do a few changes because while we were not getting the ball, we were struggling. We were struggling. Yes, because we played the same way we were playing the other games. So they had read how we are going to play. So Moresca just tweaked or motivated the player just a little bit, and we became a different team. We became a different team. And why am I saying we became a different team? Because first of all, we scored at the 47th minute. That's when we equalized at the 47th minute. Where did the goal come from? It came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere. Just one mistake. They made one mistake, and the ball was on the way of Tariq George, who was outside the 18-yard box, and he smashed a screamer. That was a statement goal. That was a statement goal. Was the goal which we wanted. This was the goal which we wanted. And he smacked the goal, and the goal went past the goalkeeper, and we were back on the game. And we were back on the game. And as if that was not enough, once the ball started, we won the ball back, and we started the 1-2 between George and Bonanute. 1-2, 1-2, Bonanute goal. Assist from George on the 49th minute. And we were back. We were really back because at that point, well, we were ahead. We were ahead. And everything was now working on our favor. Then we started another attack whereby we went and Hato hit the side netting almost there at the 51 minute. Then after that, the manager thought it wise that at the 50th minute to remove Ganacho and bring in Estavao so that at least we could add on the firepower. So the game was good. The game went well. And on the 67th minute, we almost conceded. I don't know how they missed, but that was scary. It was almost 2-2. It was almost 2-2. Then again, we were back again. At the 70th minute, the manager did sub, whereby he brought the likes of Muheka, Kukurea, and Neto, and he brought them in for George, for Enzo Fernandez, and Gittens. Just the normal. They also did their 4 changes, and up to this point, we were sailing. We were dominating the ball more. And let's say, yes, there was a scary moment here from the Bulls team, but up to this point, it was like game over. It was like game over because we were doing most of the attack now. We were doing most of the things. We were fighting. We were fighting the way a Premier League club is supposed to fight against a League One team. And we pushed and pushed and pushed until the end, and the game ended 2-1. I cannot say that this game was not scary. Yes, it was scary, and it was it was too much. Let's be honest. The game was too much. It was not we expected at all. This game was not what we expected at all. And one thing I must say is to Enzo Moresca, we must improve how we start the game. We must really improve how we start the game because for the last four away games, including this one, we have not started the game well. We have not done anything good about how we start the game. We have not done anything good about it. And that's why I'm saying that we really need to do better. We really need to do better because we can't keep other players pushing us. We saw what happened with Manchester United, that they pushed at us in the first minute and we almost concede. We didn't almost concede. We conceded a red card at the fourth minute. The worst time to concede a red card. But well, it's football. But even if it's football, we need to do better. On our next game against Brighton next, we need to do better. We need to start better. We are at home at Stamford Bridge on the next game, and we really need to do better. We really need to win comfortably so that by the time we go to our trip to what is it called, Benfica, that we should have a really united team whereby we can go and attack. Yes. And for this, I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that we can be able to show up, we can be able to turn up. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the game. For me, I think it was scary, but it's good that we are through. It's good that we are through. And we'll also see on how many teams which are going to win, and we'll evaluate now who's going for the next round of the Carabao Cup. Let's wait and see. At the moment I'm recording this video, Liverpool is still 1-1 with Southampton. So let's see how that finished. Uh, Wolves have edge out Everton. Let's see how things turn up, and we'll see also tomorrow's game and be able to evaluate how they are going. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. Cheers, guys.